Hey, good morning, everyone. Hope you guys can hear me okay. It's Monday. It's time for our pre-market prep. What's happening? Hope you guys had a great weekend and all. You guys are recharged. It's going to be an interesting week because we have a lot of earnings to go through. So let me just get set up here. I'm going to turn on trying to get ready here. Give me a second. Do, 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 do. All right, we're back. All right, good morning. So what's going on, you guys? Let's see, morning, good morning. All right, let's check out the comments. Hope you guys are doing well once again. Lucid, biggest thing I want to see today, as you know, Lucid is currently suspended right now for trading. That's actually not a bad thing, right? Keep all the Robin Hooders from selling off on the stock, for crying out loud. So we'll see what happens with Lucid today. I'm really interested. Have you guys been following me? I tweeted out, and I stand by my tweets last night, that I think they're going to reveal, I believe they're going to reveal the gravity today. Their original production date, I believe, was 2023. But I believe they're moving it up slightly. So we'll see. Biggest thing for me this weekend, as you know, I reserved my own Grand Touring. It's going to be interesting. So I can't wait. I mean, I've just been on their website, just checking out the car, and can't wait for a test drive on that bad boy. It's a just amazing car. I've been in Teslas before, guys, and I'm telling you that the feel of a Lucid is another level. And I believe in the company and what they're trying to do. So we'll see what happens. All right. IMV, I talked about this last Friday, and going into this weekend, and watched this stock, and it's pretty wild, if you ask me. They have a $14 price target from Wells Fargo. How far this is going to run, I don't know, but I mean, the top looks like $3 for now. Might get a little jump at the bell, so definitely watch out for that. I'm going to check in with IWM. IWM is actually up. Russell is up, so that's good for small caps. QQQ, I believe, has gone red on us for this morning so far. All the futures, NASDAQ, S&P, Dow are down this morning, and I expected that because Friday was pretty hot. All the techs, Facebook, Roku, gapped up. Disney, all these earnings companies started running up last week. So I do expect a pullback this morning, at least for a little bit. Tesla, as you know, has earnings this afternoon after market. I'm looking forward to that. If you guys have been following me on Tesla, I'm kind of bearish on Tesla's earnings. So I think I'll do some puts headed into the afternoon. Apple is tomorrow. Facebook, most notable earnings. Facebook is on Wednesday. We're definitely trying to get into that. Amazon earnings as well on Thursday. Those are the most notable ones that I'll be watching myself. Disney, I like to get in around 174. Facebook, I'm looking for a little bit more dip here than getting in right now. I'm looking for a 380 call for Facebook for this week, or I'll probably do like a next week, a call 2 weeks out. Looking for a little bit of dip below 368 on Facebook. That's the magic number. Don't rush into these positions, okay? Let's see, because, as you know, the Feds are going to be talking tomorrow, etc. So just be careful. All right. Let's see. Tesla. Like I said, Tesla, Tesla is going to be a toss-up. So they can have great earnings and the stock will still sell off. So I think the chances of it selling off on news is more likely than it running to 700. So I'll take the small gamble on the puts this morning or this afternoon. Yep. SPRT. Yeah, SPRT. If you guys are on support.com, it's up 4% pre-market. Not bad. XBio. I'm not gonna play XBio, man. It just there's no news around it that I can see unless you guys have some DD on it. It's kind of a pump and dump going on right now. I don't know what's going on with that stock. So if I don't know what's going on with the stock, I might not even play it. It's just it's interesting that it's still running this morning. So no clue on that one. Yeah, I keep it going in and out. I apologize, man. It could be the Wi-Fi here at my house. So I got a lot of walls at my house. So I got my office door closed too. So that's probably why the Wi-Fi is kind of shaky. All right. So what are you guys watching this morning? OCGN? No. Was there news on OCGN? I didn't see anything. Let's take a look then. All right. Let's take a look here. All right. Let's check in here. Let's see. All right, OCGN. I'm on my Benzinga. Let's see. No, I don't see any news for OCGN. Nope, there's no news. I don't know what news you guys are talking about. Yeah, watch out for Bitcoin. I know Bitcoin's running, so you got a lot of Bitcoin miners up this morning. Mara, Can, BRQS. There's so many of them. All of them are up like 10, 11% this morning. Pretty good. Let's see. So the sentiment is, of course, what is this? All right. So Bitcoin, hey, not a bad move. I think this is just going off of, or it's actually kind of moving now. It's going off the Amazon news that they're going to start accepting crypto payments. So we should see a pretty nice recovery on BTC, or at least some more action on it. The only thing is, watch out if crypto season is back. All your other coins are going to start running, money rotating out into crypto. Okay, so you know how that goes. Money out of stock markets or money out of small caps. So just be aware of that. You can't always have icing on the cake, right? You can't always have all what you want. Amazon's up this morning pretty nicely. 36.72. Could be going back to 3,700 for earnings coming up. And as Amazon's earnings never fail to impress, right? Watching AMD, that's good. Awesome. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go back to IMV. It's, I kind of want to get in. I kind of don't want to get in. It's just, it's going to be a lotto in terms of how far the market's really going to take this. Is there going to be enough reward out of this, right? If you get in at 250 and the top is 3, you're going to have to, you can use fib extensions to kind of get a price target, see how far it can go. This is not following any particular Elliott wave theory, so technicals are kind of out the door right now. So if you get in for 254, you're going for 3, that's 45 cents per profit at this point. What's your risk reward to ratio? Can it come? I think it can dump down to 2 real fast on you as well. So you're going for 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. If you were to say, if you have high conviction, that's going to go to 3 to 5, 3.5, or even 4. Then you have a trade, but I don't see it. I don't, maybe I haven't had enough coffee. I don't know. I don't see it going past 3, but anytime I say stuff like that, it usually runs past 3 anyway. All right. I don't know. You guys are asking about time. I don't know the stock, Time Tech. 70% up, man. It's a nice one. Patent news. I heard patent news. Let's check the float. Free float 113 million. That's all right. I really like the low floaters, under like 20 million shares. It's pretty interesting. Let's see. I think ITRM, if you guys are an ITRM, I got out last week just because I didn't want to hold it over the weekend. Small cap bio, PDUFA play. So I think I haven't checked the news, but they're down like 60% this morning. So if you're in that, man, I'm sorry, down 40% this morning. If you're in that, I'm sorry. I didn't want to stay in this over the weekend. Just because the risk of a PDUFA action on a Sunday just seems weird to me. It's not something I want to stay in. All right, let's see. All right, let's check one more time on SPY. So again, things I'm looking at this morning are going to be, obviously I'm going to check, make sure. I might even do some calls on Lucid if there's enough volume. There's good pump by on the markets with Lucid going public on its first day of trading. I might do a call, just do a weekly call for fun. And I'm looking to get into Disney, Facebook, and Apple today for the earnings this week. If I see a dip, I'll take the dip. All right. If we aren't in ITRM, a good time to get in. I don't think so. I'm just gonna leave that stock alone. Now it's under $1, and I hate dealing with stocks under $1. Yes, I said Disney at 174. If it pulls back below 174, even better. But 174 is, let's see, let me check my charts real quick. Yeah, I'm looking at the lows. Excuse me. Yeah. 172 would be better because that was when it started to gap up into the recent run when it went to above 181 or 182 area. And it's taken a dip since then. And we had that market correction last Monday, so it gapped down. And I think it has a little bit more room to go on the downside before going back up. And now Disney's earnings not till, I believe, August 13th, I want to say. So you got a little bit of time on Disney, but I would expect Disney to run up to earnings. So I'm going to try to get in early on that. Any other questions from you guys out there? Let's see. Oh, OCGN with the buy rating of $15. That's funny. Okay, thanks for that. Wow. Well, IMV got $14 price targets. It doesn't ever run to those price targets on day one or day two or until they come out with news. All right. What's up, Taylor? Thanks for the shout out. All right. Elf. What's going on with Elf? I have a small position, Elf. I'll be honest with you guys. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm bag holding Elf too. So let's not talk about Elf. Elf will run when Elf wants to run. That stock will have its day. All right. Just not taking a loss on it yet. All right. Okay. Let's look at IMV once again. It's just one of those high volume runners this morning. High volume so far. 257. Yeah. It's a tough decision you have to make. So let's just see what we could do with this. All right. No, okay, let's just do this. The lows of last week. All right, last Friday, it went to 3. All right. So let's just say you want to get in on this. My favorite go-to tool is always going to be EMA 915, and also I check the fib support. So you see this area right here, which concerns me, right? It's a 280 area. It wants to break free, but you have a lot of selling pressure in that area. Okay. So even if you got in 252, the max you can, logically speaking, expect out is a 280 run. So about 30 cents profit. Not a bad scalp, but you have more downside to go. So here you can say your support's at 237. Which is a 38.2 retracement level. But if this loses steam at all, typically speaking, you're looking at 61.8% retracement or even worse, right? So this could go to 199. Someone can dump really fast on you, right? So it's consolidating a little bit, but hey, you have a lot more downside than you have upside. So that's why I'm just kind of staying out of this trade for now, even though it is attractive, it is attractive. All right. All right. Yeah, Tesla ER is today. Yes, that's correct. LAC just got some news. I watched that stock a couple of weeks ago. Never took a position. FB looks good, certainly. Ideal Power. Yes, I'm still in the stock. IPWR is low volume. Not too worried. It is what it is. I still like the daily chart setup. It's definitely pulling back. It ran from 9 to about $17 in the last 5 trading sessions. So what's it going to do? It's going to pull back a little bit, and we'll watch the pullback on the daily chart. At least looks pretty good. So we'll see what happens. If it's down to 16, that's cool. Could probably load the dip here. So I would be patient with Ideal Power. Semiconductor play, I think it's great. Great company, all right? BBIG. What's going on with BBIG? Okay, so they some news over the weekend. No, not BBI. Some news over the weekend about Lomotif. They're I don't know. I don't follow this company. Something about they merged with somebody, right? They some type of social media tool, a TikTok competitor, etc. Well, there you go. Okay. This market pretty much is not reacting on the news over the weekend. All right. So there you have it, Okay. Yep. All right. Let's see what else Let's hop over to the news section, see if there's anything newsworthy going on. I'm going to go ahead and hop off and carry on for the day. If I catch any trades later on the day, I'll jump back on with you guys on the maybe a midday trade here. All right. No news. Pretty quiet this morning. All right. Let's do one more check on QQQ here. That's the UM. Hopefully Russell's up. No, Russell's flat. Let's check SPY. SPY 440 last week. Did you guys see that? All-time high is 440. I don't even know what to say about that, because SPY runs, yet all the stocks are pretty flat, or most stocks pretty flat. Now it's got a gap to fill down below, so just be careful. 436 to about 435, 434 level. 434.19 is going to be your support for now for SPY. So I'm just not very interested in SPY. I mean, it does this thing, but I mean, if you're a small cap investor and trader like me, you're not going to see a whole lot of benefit from SPY running. You're mostly looking at IWM, and of course the broader markets and all. All right. So let's see. Of course. All right. Well, pretty quiet pre-market for me. I'm just kind of hanging out. I am again really excited about Lucid coming up at the bell in about an hour here. So we'll see what happened with Lucid. If they reveal the Gravity or some type of different vehicle besides the 69 or the Grand Touring, the $100,000 vehicle, you can expect this market to be very receptive to a potential Tesla competitor, because everybody's saying, well, you can't compete with Tesla on price because you don't have a $35,000 car. It's not affordable for the masses. And I agree. But hey, when Tesla started, their first car was $70,000, wasn't it? So give the company time. They'll come around. They'll have their $25,000 EV. I think there's a race to a $25,000 EV between Tesla and Lucid in the future. But Gravity is certainly a beautiful vehicle to watch after. And of course, the Grand Touring, the Air Dream Edition, just beautiful vehicles. All right. Yeah, SNMP, I'm still in it. A little down this morning. That's okay. Went to 165 last week. I'd definitely like to see it close above 127 because that's the trend line there. So we'll see. I still have position that I'm still holding full HGen. If you guys don't know about Humanogen, you guys need to take a position at Humanogen. EUA is just literally any day now. And right now in this country, we need more therapies. We need definitely more vaccines as well, OCGN. And that's why I'm still behind OCGN. All right. Okay. Sava. Yep. Sava's good. NVAX is good. A lot of great plays right now. So with that being said, okay, I'll go ahead and end this broadcast for now. I'll check you guys out later in the day. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on my Twitter. As you know, I'm running a promotion right now on Patreon. If you sign up today, I believe today or tomorrow, you get September free. Now, the thing about Patreon is I don't want to hear any complaints here, is that they do not prorate, and I do not control that aspect of their features. All right. So if you sign up today, I will basically give you September for free. Therefore, you're only really paying for 1 month, and I'm paying for your July. in a sense. All right. So with that being said, I'll check you guys out later. Have a great day. Stay safe out there.